Alright everybody, here I am again, trying to go through and get, so it was brought to my attention that I made some mistakes in my last run, right? So this is one of my issues. I don't quite get it, but I'm still close, and I've had a lot of people in a community go through and reach out, and I said, hey, check out my stream. I'm not sure what's going on. Big shout out to a couple of people. For sure, I've got a first subscriber. That's cool. Thank you, Blue Flames, for subscribing. I've also got Rapid Unscheduled Disassembly that's also been helping me out, trying to really figure it out. And this is actually all in another YouTuber's Discord channel. His name is Matt. Really cool guy. I'll link his channel also in the description, so you can check out a lot of his videos. He's a super cool guy. He's making crazy stuff. It actually drives me to go through and try to get a little bit better at what I've been doing, and I've ditched MechJeb, right? I'm transitioning, and I'm kind of starting to learn, and it's really, really cool to kind of just get there on my own, right? Because I've been reliant so much on this automated plug-and-play system, and I've seemed to have jumped ahead on how to really understand this game and the diversity and the complexities within the actual algorithms that they've written into this. So it's called Kerbal Space Program. If you haven't seen it, go through and check it out. All right, so we're gonna hop right in. We're gonna just load up that progress screen where we kind of failed this last time. I'm not sure where we're at right now. So we've got a couple that are sitting over here on the MUN, right? We've got a couple that are still way out here, and I think we might have to run a rescue mission at some point to get these guys, because, well, Kerbal X, let's face it, is just running around. I've got some space stations out there. These were all prefab that I found off of a thing, and I just kind of flew them up and got them into an orbit I felt comfortable with. And then we've got some people on the MUN. That's right. We've got a couple sitting over here. Well, we did at one point. I don't know where they're at now, but they're somewhere over here. We've got a Runabout Titan that's landed on the MUN. We've got this guy. Let's just check in on them and find out. So our mathematics have determined... Oh, we left our over there. Okay, well, our mathematics right now have determined that we have not enough fuel to dock up with our friends that are currently orbiting the MUN, right? We're so close but so far away. We've run out of some fuel. They're stranded. We've got another guy that's stranded around. This was our first attempt to kind of get on the MUN, and we've failed. We have failed. But hope is still here, right? We're going to go through and try to launch another one of these same modules out there to try to save at the very least and say we've landed on the MUN and then fly back. We're going to forget about these people for now. They have been given orders that say you're going to be living there for a little bit longer, unfortunately. And we've got to come back out and launch another one. Thankfully, we have unlimited resources. Right? We have all the money in the world. We've got everything that a space company could ever wish for. We've got all the hottest technologies. We've got all of the hottest gadgetries and scientific exploration that our technology has for us to offer. But alas, they've still got to sit there for a little bit, because we got to still land on the MUN to make sure that our limited money doesn't run out, right? We've got to prove to them that we can land and resurface, and the fat cats up there that have all the money, they're like, just land and come back, and then we'll talk about the other people we've left out in the orbit. So we're gonna go back to our space station here and try to get somewhere special, right? We've got to go back, and so we're gonna take a look at some of the other things we have in the orbit real quick, but I don't want to skip around. I just want to go and land somewhere. We've got to fly somewhere first. So let's just fly there real quick. And then let's say go back to our main community. It'll load it all up. There we go. Alrighty. We're gonna go back to our space center. We're gonna load up this beautiful plane. I'll put the link in the description of where I got it. It's not mine. It's a amazing creation by somebody else that I found on a website called Kerbal X. It's kerbalx.com. It's a super cool thing. So we're gonna load it up, and this guy is called the EVA 2A Runabout Titan 5 LV 18, right? It's got everything you need to get to the mun. Everything you need. So let's load this up. We've got it. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Look at this guy. Oh man, it's gorgeous. We've got our lander can with rover built in. We've got a bunch of RCS tanks all the way around. We've got all of our thrusters so beautifully placed. Gonna take a look and see what does our center of thrust look like right now. It's looking pretty good, pretty spot on. What does our center of mass overlay look like? Looking pretty good for our first stage, right? Our aerodynamics, still all pretty good. I think that it might need some tweaking, but I'm not an expert. You know, at least it's in the middle. At least we've got a bunch of black and yellow squares around it. Because here at Kerbal, we don't care, right? We're gonna launch it. Yeah, it doesn't have anybody. It's not remote controlled. So let's put a little remote control on it, though, real quick, just so we can send this one out. Right, land it back, and then be able to I think it requires something different than this, but I want to take this with. So where's our pods? And there's like a drone, something or another in here. See, I don't even think that this is a good... Oh, remote guiding system. How big is that? Oh, that's perfect. Great. Let's do it. Yes. They have said, you know what? Let's send drones out instead so we can use this to capture our others. And maybe if we're right, we can go through and rendezvous them all. Huh? We'll rendezvous them all. We're going to take this guy, take this off on this lander can. Oh, that's not right either. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just add another Kerbal in. One guy, that's all we need. We don't even have a Kerbal. We're going to just grab another one. Take this guy. We're going to leave this facility. We're going to put this dude in here. Should he be in the lander or the command? I think he should be in the lander, right? Because if we got to land and then come back up, we need a pilot. So let's do that. Perfect. We've got everybody we need. Let's go get them. I don't even know where the map, on the map, where the mun's at in comparison, right? So it's whatever. So we're going to take this guy. We're going to set him as our target. Ooh boy, let's rock and roll. We're feeling feisty. We got a hankerings for some 90-degree axis orbit right now. So we're gonna turn on our RCS. We're gonna turn on our SAS. We're gonna say full throttle, and let's just. Goodness, there it goes. Super loud, guys. Super loud. Gonna turn my mic up. Gonna turn this desktop down a little bit. Here we go, right? We are flying through this orbit. We're gonna start turning our 90. I don't care, right? We just gotta get up into orbit right now. This big guy here, has just gotta get us there. This is where we wanna go. Going pretty fast. Go at this angle here. Oh, my goodness. What is going on? Okay. There we go. Where are we at on our apoapsis? 22,000. We're looking good. Coming up. I don't know where I want it though. I probably should have thought about that before I took off. I think 85,000 maybe. What is this guy at? He's at 100 and something thousand. What is this one at? He's at 81,000. So let's do 85. 85 seems good. And let's cut it there. Yeah, 86. Yeah, whatever. Are we gonna hit anything? Ooh, we're just gonna miss everything. So great. Hit this. Let's hit into our orbit. Come out. So we get this change, right? We're over 29. Come back in. I don't know what that means, but I think I'm at a... What is going on? Let's close this out again. Do an Apple access here. Top. And we're coming up fast too, so I gotta make this maneuver quick. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this guy. Probably not, right? Ooh. Bring it in. App says 144. 85. 85. Come on, come on. Let's get in the middle there. Perfect. 83. 91. 93. 83. Whatever. That's good enough. Let's do that. In 1 minute, we're going to hit this thing. So we got to turn our RCS on and say, go over to that maneuver node. And we can help it along, right? Let's push it over. Just so we can kind of get on the money before we got to burn here. We barely have anything left, right? So that's going to be hard too. All right, we're almost lined up. Getting there. We're cutting it close too. 34 seconds, man, before re-entry. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna make this smaller too. That shouldn't be that big. Let's move this down here, next to our Kerbal. We're ready. 18. We've got 29 seconds. Set. Go. Oh no! Here we go. We're burning. I don't know if we're gonna make it now. That's why I always like to start a little quicker. We might though. We might make it. It's gonna be a little oblong. Man, we're close. Look at all these attempts before I started doing all this stuff. Just trying to get into orbit and learning how to do it all by myself. I'm a big boy. I got my big boy pants on, my space pants. And we are rocking and rolling. All right. Oh, so close. Let's exit. Let's see where we're at. 89 and 89. Dude, that is spot on the money. 89. We were shooting for 85, but I'll take that too. Cool. Let's do that. All right. So now we've got to find out how to get to the mun. And the other thing is that we've got to figure out... There's a bunch of fairings and stuff in here, right? And those fairings are supposed to jump off that next stage. So I'm thinking this whole piece is supposed to go around the mun. Somehow. And I'm supposed to be that accurate. Right? So I've got to figure that out. I've got to shoot over to the mun. And we're pretty close, I would say, if we started on our periapsis. And went from there, because this is our ascending node too, right? So let's start on our ascending node. And the ascending node is like 24 degrees, so that's, we might want to fix that maybe? I'm thinking. Ascending. I think so, right? Should be... 0. I'm double checking, right? I'm part of this cool chat community that's going to go through and tell us how to do this, and I want to make sure I'm giving you accurate information. But that ascending and descending node, I'm thinking I want to get it, yeah, because look, that's negative. Why don't we, I bet you if we looked close enough, we're probably a little off center from complete 0, and we are. So, all right, let's do this. Let's get zeroed in. So I'm thinking we've got to do in the middle of these guys again, and we've got to do like whatever it was before that we did. It goes ascending, goes it going up, so let's go this way. And knows at 2.4. The 3.1 now. The ascending 2.8. I don't think I'm off shot that way. If I do here, and let's just try to get an encounter then. I bet you we can still do it like this. So let's pull this over here to our ascending node. Let's pull this all the way out. Whoa, Nally. Get that up there. Pretty dang close to that, right? And then, oh, we've got an encounter there, right? I wonder how close. That's 250,000. 132,000. See, it's not quite there. But I bet you I could get it closer or lesser when I finally get up there. So that's good enough, I think. 124 meters. That's pretty dang good. So let's do this. We are going to take this guy and activate this mod in 11 minutes. So let's get lined up again. It'll take 26 seconds for this burn to happen. Ooh, it's going to want to throw us out into outer space. We might lose these guys too and have to pick them up on a different mission if we go way out. We'll see. I know you guys might know what's going to happen, but I'll tell you what, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm kind of, a lot of the time, I understand some of the concepts, right? I don't know why this one's acting up. I understand the concepts, but I don't quite get all of it, right? Like I don't understand all of it. Okay, so now we're lined up. We're looking good. Hopefully this is enough for 26 seconds. Probably not. I don't even know what kind of. This is a Rhino. How much more do we have left? Nobody knows. Somebody knows. But I don't know. It won't tell me how much is left versus if I have enough to do this. So, but we will try it, because my fear is, right, is what happens now after we do this stuff. This thing detaches too and they start to float away. That's annoying, right? We've got this one. So let's just boost the fairings out real quick. Deploy. This is the rocket we're working with, right? And so this one's supposed to get me there, and I probably should have docked this maybe a little better or something. I don't know, because this is my engine. This has got to go, I think. I don't know if this is supposed to stay on and I'm supposed to get us there like this and then just attach and then boost this out and then connect it, or what's supposed to happen, because I know I'm probably not supposed to use this fuel until I'm ready to land. This fuel's for me if I need to get there. But I don't know. I do not know. I'm going to try. Best believe I'm going to try. You know it. Gonna try. Definitely gonna try. So we're just kind of running through. It's chaos now, right? I don't quite understand. What is happening? We're losing orbit? The bane of my existence. Look at that. What is happening? What has happened? Why am I burning up? This is no good. Why? Whatever then. I guess we're doing this. This is apparently what's supposed to happen right now. And I'm afraid that good old Molly Kerman, who was sent on a rescue mission, has actually been sent on a death mission. And there goes Molly Kerman's hope at making it to the moon. So let's do it real quick. Let's do a retrograde. We've got an emergency escape out. Maybe we can save her. I can barely see anything, but we are gonna eject everything except for Molly, who's sitting in the lander can. Oh, we still got some stuff. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's try this. We're gonna try to save her. Landing on Kerbal. Right now, activate engines. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Memorial services for Molly Kerban is going to be next Saturday. Sadly, she didn't make it. All we have left is this attached payload coupler as we watch it fall to the ground and explode. There's a runabout Titan over there. There's the lander. But Molly didn't make it. What have we done? Have we started to play God just too much? Overconfident in our abilities? In a realm that we were not yet prepared for? What have we done? The last remnants of Molly Kerban is no longer available. Vessels destroyed. Our rescue mission to the stars has failed yet again. Sadly, they don't care because they have unlimited money, remember? That's why we added that in there, so we could try and try again. The storyline has no extra plots, but unfortunately we just experienced a horrible tragedy. We've lost her. The most aspiring woman Kerbal that has gone up into this juncture. And now we sit back at the Space Center, building a new rocket. Was our want in our vain attempt? Was that too much to ask? Could we not have just gone and gotten there? We shall see. In an instant, in the Kerbal's world, they've created an exact duplicate It's saying we don't have anybody because nobody's volunteering for this. They're seeing people die. Seeing them die. Look. Next hire is what? We've only got 3 left and they're all scientists. None of them are pilots. None of them. What do we do? Is that all? Have we killed them all? I'm gonna activate all of them. How do we get more? They're all in orbit. We've sent everybody in orbit and abandoned them. Let's take a look at this station here. All gone. What have we done? Is there nobody here in this station? I don't know. Let's do the lights on real quick. It's supposed to stay on, right? There's no crew on this. We've got to put people on here too. That's another checklist. This one might be easier, to be honest. I'm sure that it takes just the same amount. Like, it's one thing to ship a whole space station up and put it into orbit, right? In Kerbal, it's pretty easy. The hardest part is manually coming in and doing that. Like, with an actual space shuttle or something and connecting a new thing to it. It's easy when they're pre-assembled. That's no good. They just heard, look, they're transmitting now from the space station, saying, hey, did you hear? Your friend died. She died doing what she loved. There's even, look, there's a Lear Star A1 sitting in orbit too. I don't know if this still has some fuel. Ooh, that would be fun. Maybe we can try to land this bad boy. Huh? Or try to dock it with that space station that we have. That'd be another fun mission I put up. Like, I forget that I left all these things up in the orbit. I was practicing orbits and I wasn't really planning on looking. What else do I have in the sky? So that's another one. I've got, that's another space station there. Oh, no, that is mine. That's one that I'm on. That's the Kerbal X. Let's switch and look at the Kerbal X. This is the one that I made. That I put up. And we've still got Valentina Kerman here. Maybe if we land Valentina, because she's a 5-star pilot, look. Let's land her and see if we can't get her to go try to run on a rescue mission. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so let's turn on our SAS. We're going to do a retrograde burn. Pretty slow, I know, but I was doing my best. And I might have made a mistake here. Because I didn't put a decoupler. Oh, I did put a decoupler, okay. So we'll just tell you what, we're just going to land Valentine. We're going to take her out of orbit. We're going to say, hey, you're out of commission now. You don't got to be here anymore. We're taking you out of orbit. You got to go save your friends on the Mun. Because your other friend died. She failed miserably because she was an engineer trying to fly a rocket ship. And what we really needed was a pilot. And so now you're going to fulfill that pilot duty. So let's go ahead. Who cares where we land? We'll just pick her up with a heli. We've got full Kerbal. Everybody's got everything. So hopefully we've got enough speed to like decelerate enough to drop, and we do. There we go. That's probably pretty rough actually. That's going to be a really hard run, but at least we land in the ocean. Okay, let's do this. We'll use this guy. I want to use all this fuel to decelerate when we have to, right? When we finally come into the orbit. So we're gonna warp to like here. That's what we want to do. We're gonna try to stay as prograde as possible. Our electric charge is doing pretty good. We've got what we need. Cool, we're at 74,000 feet. Here we go. We're gonna start hitting all that restriction, slow us down one more time. Just there. Exit that out. Take and deploy these. No, we don't need that. I'm gonna activate this. Then turn it off. I have a feeling this might just blow up because there's not really a big heat shield like we should. I'm gonna try to land it though. Just like this. Just like this. If not, we'll like use what we can to slow down on this. We're at like 17,000 something right now. So let's cut some of that off. We don't like try to burn up. Stay below that like super hot. Or we got plenty of fuel, right? Because at the very end of the day, we still got this heat shield too. Oh yeah. Look at that. We're not really getting hot at all, right? We got a little bit of that flicker. Nothing too bad. Speed's going pretty good. Exit out of that again. You're kind of still good. Okay. There we go. I bet you we're gonna be fine. Almost there. Here we go. You ready? Super slowing down. I think that's good right now. Kind of keep it a little in check. Don't want it raising, we want it dropping. Okay, cool. We've that enabled the couple. We're gonna hit this. Boy, shoot. Oh, we lost her too. Man, this is a bad day in Kerbal space industry. Bad day. Oh man, we have lost them. Both of them. Sadly, we've lost our one hope at a halfway decent pilot. Just destroyed all hopes. We should have just deployed the piece instead of trying to be clever, right? Go figure. Who do we have in our astronaut complex? Oh, look at this. We've got, everybody saw all the defeats and they were like, I could do better. I need to stand up for my space industry. Here we got Mohat Kerman, Jorkan Kerman. They must all be related, huh? Kerman is their last name. So we're going to go through and add a pilot or two. We're going to take this pilot. We're going to take this. All it did was entice the public to continue to profit from our things, right? That's what we need to do. It's going to be interesting. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait another day. We're going to save this. It's so sad. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have an excellent evening or day or whatever time it is. This is AZ Noob Gaming. Sadly, we've lost the many, but we will come back and persevere the next time. Have a great time.